Good morning, y'all. Today is a new day. I will rejoice and be glad in it because I woke up on this side of heaven. That means my work is not done here on earth. And if you're watching this video, you made it too. So thank God for that. As I'm driving to work, you know, I can see myself as I'm making the video, and I'm looking at my hair, and you know, it's a victory for me because as cute as everybody think I am and all that stuff right there was still some insecurities there because I couldn't see what everybody else saw. I literally would go back and stare at my pictures to see what people saw, you know, and we have to be very careful of waiting for someone else to validate our beauty before we feel beautiful as well. It got to start with you. That's why sometimes you can see somebody that you may not think is attractive, but they strutting down the street like they leading a parade. Let them. You know, we got to get out of this attitude of pointing out people that are ugly or built not like everybody else and making fun of them and all that stuff, because you don't know what it took for that person to get up to that level of confidence to wear they little shirt with their gut pooching out, or like me, you know, I got my wig off and I got patches all over my head. My head looked like a connect the dot puzzle, but you know what? I don't care because I feel beautiful. I feel it deep in here. And some of the people that you may think are ugly are really some of the most beautiful people because they radiate that. They radiate that confidence inside of them that comes from knowing who you are. You know, a lot of times as women, we do it. Well, I don't. And I'm serious. I really don't. I don't judge nobody for how they look, how they build, how they shape. Now, they might get one of these, but that's just a natural reflex. But you ain't finna hear me say, look at her, what she got on, why she doing that, and all that. Because like I said, you never know what people have been through. And on that same token, men, when you come across these women and you're going off of their outer appearance, you're not even hearing what they're saying. Sometimes if you take the time to listen to these women when you're making connections with them, if you get yourself out the way, if you stop trying to figure out how you gonna get in their draws and really listen to what these women saying past their exterior, then you can probably learn something and prevent yourself from a whole lot of trouble, arguing, pain, everything. Don't never let no woman sit down and detail everything that has been done to her, that has happened to her, things that she is recovering from, things that happened to her in her childhood that she's still trying to heal from. Because you don't listen to her and wave that off and then be like, so what's up with that Netflix, and chill. Sometimes you need to listen. A woman speaking from her heart is one of the most important sermons you'll probably ever hear in your life, because they trust in you enough to share that with you. And for you to listen to that on autopilot, really you just waiting for the sound of silence. That means she stopped talking for you to put your Mac in. And that's a very grave mistake you can make. I challenge you to actually start listening to these women and stop listening to their bodies. You know, anybody can be fine, anybody can be cute, but it's a story behind that. The woman you may think is stuck up and think she too good to holler at you, she might be just coming out of an abusive relationship. She might just be getting to the point of her life where she actually loves herself and don't want her peace disturbed by some Negro who just want to hit. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no plans of being with a woman who is clearly saying that she doesn't want any casual encounters, that she is looking for a covenant connections, take your hands off somebody else's destiny. Take your hands off somebody else's wife. Stop leaving your footprints and your fingerprints all over this woman, so that you'll end up being another one of the stories that's added to what she has told you about what has been done to her, how she's been used for her beauty or used for her sex. You know, be a man, be a gentleman. And I know all men ain't gonna do that, because some of y'all just intent on being a dog until you so old and ugly, then you want to try to settle down with somebody. You think you still got it, so you just sowing your oats everywhere. Stop doing that to the women who's clearly telling you they have been hurt, because you don't know who's on the verge of committing suicide. You don't know who is on the verge of giving up on even dating men, period, because how they have been done repeatedly. Be careful of that. Stop doing that. Us women would really appreciate that. Listen to us. I know it seems like we talk a lot. I talk a lot. But I do that for a reason. Don't let me open up to you and give you the game plan. I'm giving you the blueprint, and you tear the blueprint up and still go forward with your plans. Because that's when things get ugly, and you're damaging that woman for the man who is truly her husband, because you're leaving her with trust issues. She don't know who to trust, and she's afraid to open up again because she's been betrayed. And everything pretty ain't beautiful. Lucifer was beautiful. Read it. It's in the Bible. He was beautiful, but he was evil. I'm going to leave y'all with that thought. Y'all have a good day on this rainy day. This has been your word on wheels. Peace.